Alright guys, welcome back to another video and potentially a new series as well. In this series we're going to be going from P1 Trapper to P100 Trapper. I definitely had a lot of fun making this series, and you can see that I definitely get a lot better with Trapper and just Killer in general, but I hope you guys enjoy this series. Alright, so we're in on Auto Haven Wreckers. This is, pretty baby Trapper gameplay right now. I do know a bit about Trapper though. I know, Trap Shack, Trap Stronger pallets, and then, a little strategy I got going is where I just tunnel someone, and then, I kind of just play my traps around the hooks, and I get a lot of control, and basically every kill on the hook just ends up in a trade. So, at first I thought Trapper was actually going to be really hard to learn, but after like Prestige 3, I kind of felt like I already had it. Definitely not there just yet though. Like I still definitely don't know like a lot of the things I was supposed to do here. Here I think I got my ankles broken. I had no clue where he went. It's kind of sad. No, you'll see as throughout the series, my builds definitely get better, and I also become better at the game just in general. This series definitely took like a really long time. P100 is no joke. So here I'm just trying to I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I think I'm trying to run back and forth from generators, trying to catch survivors off guard. I look at this pallet like I'm gonna trap it, but I don't for some reason. Probably should have. It's a little bit of a stronger pallet. Just running back and forth from gens. Right now I have no clue where the survivors are at. That I didn't trap that pallet there. I don't know why. It's like a decent pallet to trap, but I think I was trying to get to this gen. Yeah. Swing for Laura, hit her. She runs, and I don't kick the gen first, which I think probably would have been better, but Laura's in a dead zone here, so yeah, that was a really dumb mind game I did there. It's kind of sad. She runs up the thingy thing. I get bloodlust here. That's where I would have helped to trap this pallet, but I still get her. Now I trap the pallet. Yeah, that's smart. Pick up Laura. Gonna put her in basement here. At least I think. Yeah. A strat I like to do with basement is I just like to leave the basement, trap it in there, and then I just hold them all in, and it's like super easy to play the game. You see, we're gonna catch this survivor off guard. That's an easy down. We see scratch marks. We know they're gonna go and disarm the trap. Doesn't really bother us too much though. Gonna go and get 2 hooks in basement here. You notice 2 hooks with 2 gens left. I just started. See how fast this snowball really is, cause see the strength of Trapper. Cause I killed all of them in I think like 2 minutes. Don't have time to reset that trap. Want to commit this Meg? Is her name Meg? Yeah. Wait, no. It's Nia. Yeah, Nia. She tried to do some sort of weird mind game. She went around it. Pretty easy down. We're gonna bring her. Yeah, we can't bring her into the shack because we trapped that for some reason. Anyways, last survivor. We see the scratch marks. She's running around, disarming the trap. Nice. She runs into it. Wow. Yeah, this was definitely not the best team, but at the same time, I did make quick work of them, so I thought I'd put it into the video. That was a pretty good game for me, only beating Prestige 3. Now we're into the next game, Prestige 4 now. Only one Prestige higher. This map actually, I think, is pretty decent for Trapper, because, there's definitely a lot of tall grass. Gonna go ahead and kick this first. Gonna go and trap main. That's a decent trap, I guess. Definitely gonna want to go ahead and trap this pallet, though, yeah. And now I'm just going to collect my traps. No clue where the survivors are just yet. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and trap this jungle gym. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing right now. That was also a bad trap. Yeah, I put it way too close to the pallet so they can just drop it and then just slide around it. This is a strong pallet to drop though. I think. Again, I'm placing these traps like way too close. I feel like gonna go ahead and kick this gen. She's running to main. We do have the bloody coil on, but we don't care, you know. They're just trying to waste time, you know, so we're gonna ignore them, you know. We're gonna kick gens and we're gonna get all of our strong traps placed down. You know, I definitely thought that the bloody coil was the best add-on for like a little while, and I still think it's like a super strong add-on for trap to run. But I also think the other iridescent one, where it resets your traps, just saves you like it saves you like a lot of time, and it makes him also super strong. Say the only weakness to bloody coil is that they just have like a coordinated team just has one designated like trapper resetter, and so they stay injured, and it kind of defeats the whole purpose of like injuring everybody. Yeah, they disarm these. Gonna go ahead and ignore here. No, I'm not. What am I saying? This is a bad palette for her, but this team is actually pretty comp, I feel like. So some pretty bad movement with killer. I still get her down though, so doesn't really matter. Now I gotta bring her to this hook using a scorch hook build. This is honestly a pretty mediocre build at best. Gonna go ahead and trap this pallet though. This is actually a pretty weak pallet. Someone runs into my trap, somebody's downed, and it's just Dwight left. This is already looking like it's gonna be a pretty easy win. There's no basement, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and reset this trap on this pallet after I get the pickup. Yeah, they already picked up their teammate. You know, with brutal strength, I can make it to scorch hooks pretty easily. And from here, it's basically just, you know, a snowball. Like, I just keep on getting trades with the downs. They stay injured with bloody coil. I'm gonna go ahead and go right back to resetting my traps. Definitely want to reset the ones that shack. Those are definitely the stronger ones. And yeah, now I'm sort of just looking out for the survivors, trying to see what's going on. See them get the unhook. We're gonna start heading towards there. And I know that they're probably gonna be rotating around for their teammates, but I'm just looking around. Probably, I thought they were gonna be at that jungle gym, but I guess they're going main. And I didn't reset the traps at main, so that's not too good for me. They got away. And what I should have done earlier in the game is trap that window. Actually, it's a pretty strong window to trap, I feel like. But yeah, I see them running main now. Can't use that pallet. It is trapped, and I run into it. Wow, I swear this doesn't happen a lot, and then I get palleted. Yeah, that was smart, I guess. She kind of just wasted the pallet though. Yeah, it's like little things, like why didn't it just pick up that trap that, like, you know, you'll see throughout the series. Definitely like my micro game gets a lot better for sure. Looking around for them now. I lost the survivor. Gonna go ahead and reset these traps. You see with the iridescent thing, it like you see how much time I'm wasting resetting the traps. It's like it's not even a problem with the add-on. Bloody coil is just also, I think bloody coil might be a little more beginner friendly. I honestly think they're both beginner friendly. I think trapper is just like a easier killer to pick up in my opinion. Chaser here. This pallet's, yeah, dead hard. I should have seen that coming when she did that. Probably should have trapped this pallet, fake it, go back around. I leave that. Oh, that was actually pretty smart by me. Wow. I realize, looking back at this gameplay, that I'm not breaking these pallets, and it's really strong for a trapper to get as much pallets gone in the early game, because he can create some like really massive dead zones and using his traps, and it's just like GG's. I swing and I miss there. But yeah, trapper's definitely like, people say he's RNG based, which he is, but it's the fact that he can still create dead zones, and like it is still, there's still like a lot of skill getting put into it. Yeah, she can't loot that pallet. Yeah, she's just gonna hold it long. And what am I doing? It's okay. Get the down there. And now I just need to get Yui, and that's game, but I'm pretty sure she gets to unhook on these guys before I can get her down, which is fine. That's second hook for Laura. Gonna go ahead and reset this trap. No, I'm not. Yep, she drops pallet, so now I don't have to reset. I can just pick it up. Obviously, don't want to waste my time with that, though. Gonna go ahead and vault this. She's running. Looping this pretty bad pallet. Yeah, a little bad mind game by me swing, but she's already through. Again, she's looping a really bad pallet, so I'm just playing this bad, honestly. Gonna go ahead and I should get Bloodlust up here soon. She's gonna go and unhook her teammates, I think. Yep, she went and got the unhook. We're gonna swing around, hit her, that's it down, just the white left now. Now the question is, can he get up his teammates before I kill him? See, that's why it's strong to get that pallet gone, you know. That's basically, with that pallet gone, it's just a massive dead zone, but he runs into the trap, and that's, wow. See, that's how easy it is to play with Trapper. Like it really is just that simple. There was definitely like a lot of things I could have done better in that match, but I also think that that was sort of like a more better team. I don't know why I can't do the Mori here. That's kind of sad. Wow, Trapper's Mori is so bad. Yeah. Like you literally, it's just his feet and you're just slashing their back. It's okay though. I love Trapper, you know. They gotta nerf him with the Mori. Looking for this last down guy now. I'm gonna go ahead and get the final hook for a calm little 4K. Pick up the trap for some reason. Can't find her. Gonna do a little bit of a Trapper teabag. This is essential for any Trapper. Go ahead and do a little Mori. Probably gonna get a better Trapper fit. You know, I don't know how I feel about this one. But that was game 2, you know. I think it went pretty good. I think that was a pretty prestige team. I think I did pretty good. Alright, last map of the night. Last game as well. Prestige 9 now. Definitely a little better. I included this game just because, you know, this is a horrible map for Trapper, if anybody can tell. We also got some different screen settings. I feel like my game looks a lot better, and we also got some super cool looking custom perks. Yeah, so I'm going full sweat now. Prestige 9 basically already at Prestige 100. Gonna go ahead and trap these double pallets. Are those 2 pallets strong to trap? Honestly, could have just saved one and just trapped, you know, just one of them. But we're gonna go ahead and just trap all these, you know, mediocre pallets. If I see him, I trap him. You know, I'm not trying too hard this game just because this is a horrible map, I feel like. Or maybe it's a good map. I don't know. I mean, this game did go by pretty quick. Like, I thought Midwich was really bad just because it was an indoor, and then I realized that it was actually, like, one of the best maps for Trapper. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, you can definitely tell I'm a little tired here. The build is... Pretend to kick the gen. The build is alright. We're gonna get a early hit on Meg here. Still 5 gens. Gonna go ahead and kick the shot later. Pretty fast with the brutal strength. Go ahead and do a little bit of that. This is a pretty slow chase. Doesn't drop the pallet. I was hoping she'd run into that trap. That's a down. Grab this trap. And she gets a flashlight save. Yeah, that was really irritating, especially at like, you know, 2 at night. The Meg is, wow, thanks. Yeah, that was just really free for me. I was like thinking about it, like that's a good trap, but I didn't have enough time. So yeah, I actually don't know if that was a good trap or not. But you're gonna see here, we're gonna get a pretty fat snowball. I'm gonna go ahead and trap this shack. This shack. What is this? This pallet. Gonna go ahead and trap this pallet. First gen done. We're doing a bit of a quicker setup. I get stuck on the wall. That's cool. It's definitely gonna look good. This Kate is doing a pretty big loop on me. She's gonna make it to the pallet though. Pallet stunned me. Get that pallet out the way early. And I'm just still gonna be on K. I realize they're going for the save though. I run back and I think, Wait for it. Meg runs into the trap. Jake just stands there. And that's pretty free. She doesn't go down. She drops the pallet though. Wow. Thanks. We can get rid of that pallet. We can also pick up the trap. And what I tried to do here was I tried to pretend to pick her up, but I was really just setting a trap. They didn't fall for it though. Pretty smart team. I'm gonna go after this Dwight here. Is his name Dwight? His name's Dwight. Make sure we look into the wall. No flashlight. Someone hit a trap. That's, yeah. This is just like, this is so free, honestly. Another trap getting hit. Wow. Now it's just Dwight, you know. Dwight coming in with the rescue. Hopefully. I feel really bad if they just died here just like that. 3 gens left, 3 people on hook right now. We have no clue where Dwight is though. Thinking about trapping that shack, that pallet. What? Dwight's here. Bait the pallet. Wait for it. He slides back, tries to heal his teammate. What is he doing? What is he doing? That's game. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and break this pallet. It was a really fast game, so I'm not gonna get a lot of blood points. It kind of sucks how you just like roll survivors in like 5 minutes or like 4 minutes, and the game just like doesn't care, you know. It just gives you like no blood points. I feel like it's not rewarding you for like actually playing good, you know what I'm talking about? But 3 gens left. Everybody's about to be hooked. The game is, you know, famous game, I guess. That was really easy. Thought I put that one in, you know. I rolled them on a what I think is a pretty bad map.